welcome back to my channel for another hashtag Holly Jilly Holidays video. Can you guys believe how close we are to the end of this month already? Like, the holidays are almost over, which makes me really sad because this is the best time of year. But they are not over yet, and since we're getting closer, that means it is time to start gift wrapping. Now, I personally love gift wrapping, which is why I wanted to make this video for you guys, but I also know that a lot of people don't like it or don't really know how to do it or how to make it look really cute. So I wanted to make a video with teaching you guys basically how to wrap the perfect and cutest present ever. If you're excited for this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and let's get into the gift wrapping.
It ain't even cold outside. Now we're on front.
So of course, first we're just going through the basics of wrapping a present, starting by rolling out your paper, and then you're going to take the paper and make it go about halfway across your gift, and then you're just going to flip your box over to see exactly how much paper you need and go ahead and make that cut. And then of course, you're also going to need to measure for the sides, and so you want that paper to once again go about halfway up each side of the box. You can make that mark, trim it down, and then you have your perfectly cut piece of paper. Then you're going to lay your present down. You're going to want the bottom of the present to be facing up. That way the folds are at the very bottom, and you're going to start by putting the one side over, taping it down, making sure it's nice and tight, and then repeating on the other side to completely enclose the present. Now for the sides, you're going to start by just folding them in and making really tight creases along the edges there. You want those to be super, super sharp. And then you're just going to go ahead and fold the top flap down and put a little bit of tape, and then the bottom flap up and put a little bit of tape there. And I'm going to show you a different view of this. So once again, just folding in the sides and getting those really sharp creases there to create these really nice flaps. And then you're going to want to fold the flap that faces towards the bottom of the box down first, tape it, and then the other flap down and tape that in place, and you should have a really nice tightly wrapped present now, which is always the goal. Now for embellishments, I'm going with this really pretty sequin ribbon, and I'm just laying it down flat and then placing down my present on it, wrapping the ribbon around, and once you meet in the middle, you just go ahead and twist them around each other to make them go in the other direction, and then you're just going to go ahead and seal them off on the top of the box with a little piece of tape, and then you have some ribbon. Of course, you're going to want to add a bow. I went with this really pretty silver sparkly one. And lastly, a tag. This is just a really traditional tag. I got this from the dollar store. You're going to write who it's from and who it's to, and then your present is complete. I absolutely love this look of present. It's totally classic. This is like what you think of when you think of a Christmas gift. So that's what I really like about it. Plus the colors all look amazing together. I just love this one.
It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights fill the streets spreading.
So to kick off our less traditional present, we're going to start by creating the embellishments that we're going to put on top. So I just got these from the dollar store, and I'm literally just cutting off one of the little bundles here and then adding some nice greenery leaves that also came with those bundles. And then I'm just taking some red and white string, very festive, and tying those two things together just to create a cute little bundle. Go ahead and double knot that off and then set that aside. And here we go with the wrapping again, following the same steps, but you get to watch me do it here one more time just in case you missed anything. So basically, you are just cutting out the paper, making sure it will cover the whole box, and once you have your paper perfectly cut to size, you're going to go ahead and tape each side in place, making sure that it is as tight as possible. I think that is the key to gift wrapping, is just making sure that everything is literally as tight as possible. So once again, folding in the sides here, folding down our flaps, taping them in place. I honestly think the best way to watch this in action is literally just watching it. That's the best way to learn. And once again, another view of this whole endeavor. So once you create those nice tight flaps there, you're gonna go ahead and push them down, make sure that you tape them in place. That way everything, once again, stays nice and tight and together, and you should have a really perfectly wrapped box. Now, I'm going in with that same red and white string that we used earlier, and just going ahead and wrapping it around the box, twisting it around and bringing it back up to the top, and then tying it in a double knot at the top and leaving the edges out because you sort of want those loose, straggly strings, because you're going to use those to tie on your bundle. So you're going to use those strings and just double knot that into place, and once it's knotted, you can add a cute little bow, and voila, we are done with the embellishment for this. Now for the tag, I didn't want to use a traditional tag, so I went to the dollar store and found these, which I thought were perfect, but they were a little bit big. So I just went ahead and bent them in half, that way they would be perfectly cut in half, and went ahead and actually cut them. And then I just wrote the person's name. In this case, I just wrote you on this tag, and then placed it in the bottom corner here, which I thought looked so cute. I am seriously obsessed with the way this present came out. I just think there's something really fun about a more rustic look to a present, which obviously this has. It's just so beautiful, and it has that sort of handmade, homemade feel to it, which is always better when it comes to present giving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, please don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you can see more of my holiday series and the fun stuff I have planned already for 2017. It's gonna be a big year, guys. I can feel it. And hopefully better than 2016, because everyone thought 2016 would be a good year, and we all know what happened. But anyway, I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!